Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today I want to share an Amazon haul with you guys, kind of an impromptu haul. Definitely not something I thought I was going to be doing, but I was going through and I realized that a lot of the stuff would actually make really good gift ideas as well. But I did buy everything that I'm sharing in November. It's like over 40 items, so that's what we're doing today. Everything I'm talking about is going to be linked in the description bar below for you guys to shop, so make sure that you check it out down there. I'll also have my Amazon storefront linked for you guys. That is where I'm sharing a ton of gift ideas right now, so lots of things there, more than just what you're seeing in this video. And I will also have like what I'm wearing today and all that kind of stuff down there. So make sure you click the subscribe button. I don't want to talk too much. I'm kind of trying to talk a little fast because I have over 40 items, but I'm going to share them right here on the screen with you guys. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am looking down at my phone because I have them all listed out here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So we are going to start out with this gorgeous Christmas sweater. This Christmas sweater is something that you guys have not seen here on YouTube yet. I shared it in an Instagram reel and I will link that below for you guys. I know sometimes you guys like to see it like in action and how it looks. So I'll link that below for you guys. I did share it on Insta the other day and it is so pretty. The only thing about this sweater is that the pattern does not continue all the way around the back. It is just a solid gray back, but this is one of those that is not on Prime, or at least it wasn't when I bought it, but it did show up after like 4 days. So although it's not on Prime, don't let that deter you. You're still gonna have tons of time to wear it. It's just not like a 2-day shipping, but great for the bump that's growing currently or not pregnant. Then I have this white sweater. I also shared this in that Instagram reel and it is so pretty. I get a little nervous sometimes when you do have like shoulder separations because those pieces can kind of break off or be flimsy or get stretched out very easy. And this one has very much so impressed me. I just want to say do not size up for this item. I sized up to a medium to fit my growing bump and I feel like that was probably not necessary because it's very oversized in a medium and I could have stuck with a small even with my baby bump. Even though I'm 20 weeks now, and I wouldn't say it's a little bump anymore, we look full-blown pregnant. I woke up at 20 weeks and my son was like, hello, hi, yes, no, she did not eat too many cupcakes. It's me, I'm here. He's big, he's showing up. Then we have this beige coatigan. This is so pretty. It's the really perfect material too because it's thick enough for this kind of weather where you definitely need layering pieces, but it is not like a winter coat warm. It doesn't have any kind of closures, so again, you're not gonna be able to wear it during the winter time, but it is perfect, like looks like a cardigan, but has that like thicker coat feel to it for this time of year. You can layer it, you can wear it a bunch of different ways. Like I have it worn here real casual with jeans and booties. You could dress it up for work, but it is a very nice quality and it fits really well too. It just doesn't have any closures on it. I also have this green sweater. So this one is a stunning color. I thought how pretty this would be for Christmas time. I actually got this one. I believe I went up a size in this one too, and I do think that's necessary just so that it's like, it's a little bit longer and wearable with leggings. This one washed and dried beautifully. It just, some of the pieces of it like did kind of peel off, but they didn't stay on the sweater. They peeled off and they got on other things in the washer and dryer. So I did have to run a sweater shaver over them, but the actual sweater itself does not have any like pills to it. I didn't have to run the sweater shaver over that sweater itself. But really nice quality sweater. That's like one of the nicer ones I've purchased. Now this I did share in my, I think it was my Thanksgiving outfits video, so I won't talk too much about it, but I did buy it in November, so that's why I'm featuring it in this video. This top I did tell you guys in this color is a little bit see-through. Always wear nude colored undergarments when you are wearing anything that's white or beige. But the blue-gray color I have in this one does not at all look see-through. So it just is like this color, but the peplum top is not maternity. It just is nice for maternity because again, I like woke up at 20 weeks. My kid was like, hey, no longer looks like you just ate too many cupcakes. Like there's a baby in here. This striped sweater, it makes me so happy. So many of you guys actually sent me your outfit pictures on Thanksgiving Day and I love when you guys do that with things you've bought from me. And so many of you guys are wearing this sweater. It is so cozy. It looks so good and I have a full-blown baby bump right there and you cannot see it. This picture was taken with a full-blown baby bump and you cannot tell, so it's great maternity, not a maternity piece, but very comfy and just super cozy. Then you have this blue sweater. I wore this one in that Thanksgiving video, but I also wore it in the 60 plus gift ideas from Amazon video that I did last week. I think it was last week. That one you can see the gorgeous rich blue color of it in the video. It is so pretty. That sweater is very luxurious feeling. And I usually don't love turtlenecks, but I do like this one because it feels so fancy. Washes and dries beautifully, and the turtleneck itself does not, it's not like overbearing or anything. You don't feel like you're choking. So it's a gorgeous sweater, very high quality. These joggers I'm actually wearing right now. I cannot lift my leg that high. I always wear like business up top, party on the bottoms whenever I am filming, and these are what I'm wearing right now. I like these for many reasons. One, they're soft, they have pockets, they have a good stretchy fabric to them, so I will be able to wear these for a while into my pregnancy, but they are long enough for my super tall height. So being that I'm 5'9", it's often I don't find joggers that like go all the way to my ankles. These do, but if you're any shorter, they're not gonna be like overbearing. You can definitely still pull them up. These Christmas earrings are so pretty. Now I'm not gonna name drop here, and I hate to do this because I love bauble bar jewelry, but bauble bar earrings are expensive, especially for holiday time, and they're heavier. So these are really lightweight. I found them online. They have a couple different patterns within this one link. Like they have really cute Christmas trees, but I wanted to get some Christmas earrings this year. I've been all about the holiday spirit. I always dress differently during the holidays. So I got these and I wore them during my Pink Lily haul, and a ton of you guys bought them through that link because they were my top selling product the next week. They are so adorable, and they do sell out fast because they did. I saw just came back in stock like a couple days ago. These silver heels I bought but have not received yet. These are ones that necessarily aren't like on that not prime, but they show up in 2 to 4 days kind of thing. However, I bought them, I think it was like the beginning of last week, and they're supposed to be here later this week. So about a week and a half just for these, which is definitely not prime, but if you want to get them for a holiday party, definitely do. They look like some designer options out there. So I can't attest to like the quality and comfort quite yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about them on like people that I follow on Instagram that have purchased them. Plus you have this CC beanie. I shared this in my gift guide. My mom and I have tons of CC beanies. I have the green one, the red one, the white one. They wash and dry really well. They're gorgeous and knit and actually very warm, so you can wear them when it is winter outside and it's going to keep you warm. I just love this. I think the hunter green color is like perfect for the holidays. Very nice quality beanie. Like definitely one of those that doesn't feel flimsy and loose. Feels very expensive, but it's not an expensive beanie. Then you also have the pearl headband that I am wearing right now. I love pearl headbands. I don't see why people pay a lot of money for them. You can get this one on Amazon for a few dollars, and it's very comfortable. I have a huge head and it doesn't feel like it's squeezing my head after hours of wear. So definitely comfortable and worth the small price tag. Next up we have these men's boots. My husband actually has these. I talked about these in the gift guide. My husband has them, my dad has them, and I got them for someone for Christmas this year. They all rave about them, say they're really comfortable. The only thing I've heard is just size down like one, full size. I think because originally I think my mom went down half when she got Sam these, and we had to return them and go down half a size even more. And then same for my dad. Like there was one year I got my dad these, my mom got Sam these. They're really, really nice looking though, and Sam says they're extremely comfortable. Now into the beauty section. This is the Tula face wash. I don't really need to say much about this because I buy this stuff all the time. It's one of my favorite face washes of all time. It's one of the 2 I keep in my shower. I just bought it because I bought one. I thought, oh, I'm out and I need to like restock my back stock, so I keep one of these extra just in case so I never run out. When I restocked it in my back stock, I realized I really was out, so I just bought another one just in case. I never want to be without this face wash. Then you have this cheek and lip palette from Stila. It is so pretty. One of those that's definitely buildable. The more you use it, the more pigmented that color is. And whenever I am actually using it, it's a cream product, so whenever I'm using it on my face, I've like applied foundation and everything. I will go ahead and just brush it across my lips so that everything is like more cohesive, but the colors in this are really, really pretty, and it does last all day long. Then you have the Orbe texture spray. I use a ton of this because I actually prefer texture spray over hairspray. I feel like texture spray kind of does both of these, but texture spray is one of those I spray in my hair almost every day just to kind of really get volume to it. My hair right now is so dirty. Today is hair wash day, so there's not much help for it today, but texture spray is always a must, and this is actually one of like becoming one of my top favorites because it is just anything Orbe does is really good because it makes your hair look texturized without feeling gritty. This Elemis beauty set is so nice. I think I might have shared this on my holiday gift set because I'm a true believer. I've told you guys this in tons of videos. If you're gonna gift someone a beauty product, I always recommend it be a travel size so that they can try it out for themselves before they decide if they want to buy the full product, and you're not wasting like $40 on something that they may not even really like. So travel sizes are always a great option, and I have so far, I've used the 2 like Pro Collagen, the night cream and the marine cream, and they are really, really nice. Elemis makes great skincare. So then I also have this eye palette. Anything from the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection I love, and that is what this eye palette is. I actually used today the bottom right hand color all over my crease, and then that bottom left hand color. So I do this with my glitter eyeshadow. I use Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma all over my eyelid, not up in my crease, not like any further than that, just on my eyelid. And then I will take a like glitter color to kind of set it. It is so stunning and pigmented. I've used other glitters. They're okay, but if you definitely want like this power glitter color, you're gonna need to do it with the Stila Glitter and Glow. It lasts for so long. I bought the original Stila color in April, I think, before my brother and sister-in-law's wedding, and I just had to replace it this week. So it lasts for a very long time and I use it a lot. Then you have this bronzer. Do not make the same mistake I did. When this thing says loose powder, it is super loose. Like the Laura Mercier translucent powder is actually thicker than this one. A tiny bit goes a long way. It is very, very pigmented. It's what I'm wearing as a bronzer today, and the smallest amount goes so far, but that's why I don't have this one with me to actually show you guys, because I would get it everywhere if I opened it and showed you how pigmented the color is. Like I just literally flipped it over once and flipped it back the very first time I used it, and there was color all in the lid. So definitely be careful, but this one is like one of those that is a higher price, but like you need the smallest amount to bronze your whole face, so it's gonna last for a very long time. This blush, stunning. It's one of those from the Pillow Talk collection. It's the perfect pink color, buildable, not too powerful when you first put it on. I'm wearing it today. I just feel like it's perfect glow. Anything Pillow Talk, I'm obsessed with at this point. Then you have the nail polish. So this one is Funny Bunny from OPI, and I will fight anybody who says that there is a better white on the market. It does not exist. I have tried every brand, every color, other whites. It doesn't exist. OPI Funny Bunny is the superior white. It's not like blue white, it's not a brown white. It is so perfect. It's natural looking without being stark white. It lasts for a long time because it's OPI. I got another bottle of this because I've actually had my bottle for so long and used it so much that I ran out. Then I have this eye cream. So if you guys have any tips on how to help dry eyelid skin, please leave your girl a comment below. I have a skincare video coming tomorrow, and I've told you guys, like, since getting pregnant, my skin is drier than the desert and it has been horrible. I've really had to like focus on skincare and elevate my skincare collection and focus on like products that are for dry skin, which I've never had to do before. And so I've actually been able to keep a lot of my dry skin at bay, but I'm afraid to put things on my eyelid. Like you just always hear stories about how thin your eyelid is and you have to be so careful with that to like make that skin not saggy. And also I feel like my eyelids are thin, and like anytime I put a product on it that's like a chemical, doesn't matter what it is, it burns. So if you guys have like dry eyelid skin, please help your sister out. I do not know what to do. That is literally the only part of my skin that's still dry, and I'm afraid to put anything on it, and I don't want to like exfoliate it. I'm just nervous about it, but I still have dry eyelid skin and I don't know what to freaking do. But this eye cream has been great. It's anti-aging. It doesn't dry it out anymore from the other eye creams I've tried, but yeah, I've been using this one because it seems to be the most hydrating, but I still have like really dry eyelid skin and I don't know what to do. Then I've got this skin oil. So I bought this solely because I've been using bio oil on my belly and I love it. I told you guys, if you have like pregnant, not pregnant, stretch marks, dry skin, it helps prevent stretch marks and also helps get rid of them. Scars, the scars on my belly from my laparoscopic surgeries I've had a few years ago are almost completely gone. The only one I still have is my belly button scar because they cut into that twice. So it's kind of a gnarly belly button scar. I love the bio oil, but it's expensive and I use a lot of it on my belly every night. So I bought the skin therapy oil because I was like, you know, it's a little bit cheaper and I won't feel as guilty about using it all over the rest of my body, but I love the way that skin oil feels. I just know that the bio oil is expensive. So I bought this one. The only thing I don't love about it is if you've ever tried any of the like cocoa butter formula products, they definitely all have that same cocoa butter smell, which isn't my favorite. If it doesn't bother you, like it's totally fine. It's not a bad smell. It just isn't a smell I find appealing. So it does smell like all the other like Palmer's cocoa butter stuff, but it's in an oil form. These hair clips I saw on a TikToker, and I don't know who she was, or I would totally give her credit, because I was like scrolling one day, I saw it, and I was like, banana clips, I think that's what they're called. I was like, her hair looks so good, and that's what she's using? What? And then I kind of kept scrolling, and then I was like, wait a minute, I should have followed her, because apparently she like does hair, like that's just her kind of her thing. And so I went to Amazon later and bought them. You guys, they make your ponytail look so full and thick. And what she was saying is like, why do we ever stop using these? She says they're like really dated, and they are, but like my ponytail when I use these looks so full. So, an odd product, seems very dated, it works. For other home products, this is super random, but hold on, I'll have a story about a toaster in a second. KitchenAid, you guys know, like KitchenAid stuff, I'm gonna have it when I'm like 60. Their stuff is just top tier. I bought a can opener because I was trying to make green bean casserole the other day, and I was opening up the cream of mushroom soup, and you guys, it took me like 4 tries. Our can opener is garbage, so I immediately got online and I was like, okay, I need a new can opener, and I found this KitchenAid one. It's like very affordable, especially compared to like, I think the one we bought, you know, 2-3 years ago was like $7. I think this one was like $14. So it's double the price, but it's KitchenAid, so it's gonna last a really long time. That one is out for delivery today, and so is this pizza cutter. It has not come yet, and I am so excited. So I was going to do a what I eat in the day pregnancy edition for our vlog channel, and I formatted the card and lost all of the footage, and I was so mad at myself. I'll have to share it with you guys eventually on my vlog channel, but I make these little mini pizzas every day. 3 little mini pizzas under 360 calories, I think. They are so good. But I was actually making a joke while making the pizzas, before I erased all the footage, that the pizza cutter we have is crap. And when I went down to my mom's house, she pulled out this pizza cutter. I'm gonna have to get Susan on here sometime and have her do a haul. Nobody can find Amazon stuff like my mama can. And she found this pizza cutter. It comes completely apart to go into the dishwasher, and it's tiny, and you don't have a handle. So like, she was using full force on hers to like actually cut through the pizza after the first or second cut, and you don't have this like handle, and it's not wobbly. So I immediately, while she was standing there, I was like, stop, hold on, wait, what was it called? And I got on Amazon and I bought it. Something else I bought was this cutting board. It's a tiny cutting board, and my husband and I do HelloFresh now. We do the 3 meal a week plan. That's something we are kind of getting back into doing. We did it during 2020 because you just never knew what grocery stores were or were not gonna have. But we're doing it now because it's something we like, I kind of get really bad at like coming up with new dinner ideas this time of year. I just want like the same thing, like comfort food, but also we think it would be great to have HelloFresh when we do have baby boy in the spring, because that way we're not having to like grocery shop and think about dinner. We're like, oh yeah, we have this really good dinner in the fridge already. So that comes with a lot of stuff that you do have to cut, but sometimes it comes with like 1 or 2 things that you need to cut, and I don't want to get our entire cutting board out for it. So these are really small. They're like little tiny squares. My mom was using hers the other day, and I was like, hold on, gotta buy that before we go any further. This KitchenAid toaster. So my toaster, I use it every single day. I make avocado toast every morning or an egg sandwich every single morning for breakfast. I am a creature of habit and I love those. So I was using our toaster, but it was like one of the Hamilton Beach ones. I've had it for probably, I think since 2013 when I went to college, and it was just, it kicked the bucket. It was well past its shelf life. It was just a bad quality one, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a KitchenAid toaster. And it was embarrassing. I tracked that thing all day through Amazon. Like, I was so excited for it to come in. I was tracking the Amazon man, and we love it. Like, we usually had to, like, my toaster was so old, we had to almost have it like about on the highest setting for it to like barely toast the food. We put this on a 2, and my husband's toast came out like almost black. He was like, okay, so this thing's powerful. So KitchenAid toaster, very nice. This egg cooker. So this is one of those things my mom has actually talked about forever, and I've seen people fight over in white elephant gifts, and I actually bought myself one and used it the other night when I was making deviled eggs for Thanksgiving. You guys, this thing makes egg cooking like easy as ever because they are like steamed eggs. They cook all the way through, but they also peel easier than ever. Someone asked, they said, why don't you use your Instant Pot, or have you used your Instant Pot for that? I have used my Instant Pot to make eggs, but the only thing is you have to put a trivet in there, and so you have to pull out the Instant Pot, then get a trivet, and I think the trivet only fits like 8 eggs, and this thing fits all 12. So it took 10 minutes to completely cook 12 eggs for deviled eggs. It was so easy. And my mom was like, listen, it's like one of those silly gadgets that seem very gadgety, but you're gonna love it and want to use it all the time. And after I used it, I was like, yeah, nope, not gonna go without that anymore. Folex. This is one I heard about from you guys, very random, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know that my dog ate some dark chocolate last weekend. And after our original vet was like, that's very toxic, you need to take him to the ER. They didn't ask his like weight or how much he ate or anything. They were like, you need to get him to the emergency room now. $300 vet bill later, they were like, yeah, your dog's gonna be fine. He did not eat hardly anything, much less near enough to get himself sick. So I was so stressed thinking my dog was gonna like die on me before getting to the emergency vet and then be like, yeah, it's not that serious, your dog's fine. Then I came home and found where he ate all the chocolate, which is on my white fluffy rug in the closet. So I asked you guys what you think I should use, and I got like 17 people that were like Folex, and a bunch of you guys were like, hey, you're having a boy? Folex. And so I bought these bottles. They have not come in yet, but I will keep you guys updated when I use it on the white little rug that I have here. But while we were talking about cleaner, this. So this is the Bissell cleaning solution. I bought this on Amazon because we had to buy more, but I'm also gonna link the Bissell cleaner for you guys. Just buy it. I'm telling you right now, your life has never been so changed. My husband has been nesting, and it's really funny to watch because I'm not in my nesting phase of pregnancy yet. I'm 20 weeks. He's like all out nesting now. So the other day he was like scrubbing our sofa top to bottom, and I'd only used that for like spot stains before that, but it's really great because you spray, like there's one little handle, you spray the water out onto whatever you're cleaning, you scrub it, and then you kind of tilt the head forward on the cleaner, and then it actually pulls back up majority of that water. So we did our sofa first and then our love seat the next day, and like just left the fan on it overnight, and it dried so quick, and our sofa looks, smells, and feels brand new, and it wasn't even like dirty or anything. But we did use the Bissell cleaning solution for just animals because our animals are always sleeping on the sofa. So I'm gonna link this because this is like a repurchase of this product, like of the actual cleaning solution, but I'm also gonna link the Bissell for you guys. Buy it. You will never be so happy with a cleaner. I don't know, maybe Folex, but I haven't got that one in yet to test it. Then we have the shipping tape. This is super random, but I find this time of year specifically, lots of returns, lots of packages. There are some boxes that they just definitely need to be taped together so aggressively that I just bought a bunch of shipping tape. So that's very random, but I bought it. Squatty Potty. Didn't know that was a thing until I found Squatty Potty TikTok, apparently. Look it up. I didn't know Squatty Potties were a thing. I thought they were like something that toddlers use. Apparently it helps you go. Just, you know what I mean there. Look it up on TikTok. Seriously, it's like a thing. Squatty Potties. Give your husband no excuse to sit on the toilet for 45 minutes. This is another product we just needed. Like we just needed a new step stool. We had one years ago and we like broke it or bent it or something, and my husband and I forever were just like, we need a new step stool, we need a new step stool. And the other day we were painting the baby's room and I was like, why don't we just get a new step stool? Like, what are we doing? So I just bought this one. It's rated for 500 pounds and we like it. Super random. These planner pins are, so they're technically a repurchase, but they're a repurchase from a while ago. In college, I was very, very organized. I was very good at time blocking, and I had to be just like hyper organized for my college classes because design school mixed with like regular courses, it could get a lot because design classes are like 4-hour chunks. So what I did was I would have a planner, and then every class had its own colored pin, and then I would take my syllabus at the beginning of the semester and write out everything through that color. After staring at that pin color for a couple weeks, you kind of memorize, okay, light blue, that's this class, purple, that's this class. And so now that I'm having a baby, I definitely want to get back into being that like hyper organized. And so I bought a Golden Coil brand planner, which is like a completely custom planner for 2022, and I bought these planner pins because I want to get back into the color coordinating because it just made my life feel so much more organized, and I know that like baby boy will have a lot of appointments and stuff, so that's kind of that. Okay, before I share mom stuff, I do want to say we do not do mom shaming here. I've found that definitely the further I get into my pregnancy, women are, you know, everyone shares advice, whether unsolicited or solicited, but I've had recently some mom shaming in the form of advice, and it's like they're giving me advice while shaming the way that other moms do things. We don't do that here. Women support women here, parents support parents, and I'm not even a mom yet, and that's always boiled my blood when I see people just tearing each other down because they're doing what they think is best for their child. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna share some products here. You can give advice without tearing down the way another person does something or speaking poorly of them, especially when it comes to mom shaming my friends. Just a little tidbit. Nursing bras. So a bunch of you guys have actually told me, do not buy regular bras anymore. You said at this point, only buy a bra that's going to be a nursing bra that you will wear after you have the baby, because if you're going to spend the money, you need to be able to use it for a while, not just while you're pregnant. So I went ahead and bought these nursing bras. I don't think these are great for nursing because you actually have to like pull the whole thing off your shoulder to get your whole boob out, or you are gonna like stretch it, but they've been very comfortable for the time being. So this is called a nursing bra. If you like that style, definitely get it, but I'm glad I learned. I do not like this style of nursing bra prior to having my baby. Kindred Bravely nursing tanks. I shared a nursing tank that I bought the other day, and a ton of you guys on Instagram were like, welcome to this side. Welcome to the side of no more actual bras. And so I loved that, and I actually went and bought, like, that one was from H&M, and this one is from Kindred Bravely. And what I like about this one is they make the bras that are nursing and pumping, so you're not having to change out bras, but they also make it in a tank top version, which is great. But I've just heard so many people say that like nursing tanks are superior because you can wear them under a regular non-breastfeeding friendly shirt after you have your baby, and you can completely pull that shirt up and you're still fully covered. And everyone's comfort level is different. Some women don't care if, you know, their stomach is out. Some women do. It just depends on the lady. So I got a couple of these in the black and then the nude, and I cannot wait to actually like give them a go and see how they work when it comes time to have my son. I also bought these baby wraps, and the reason I got these was because we registered for the Baby Bjorn, I think that's how you say that brand, the like mesh actual carriers that are like straps. But I've heard that at this point, like, I'm just kind of decided I'm just gonna go with my gut here, and then just some of it, like, even try it out once he gets here. Some of the wraps, I hear like babies like regular wraps. Some people prefer the mesh carriers. Some of them don't care, but the mom or dad have a preference. And so I just am gonna try out both. So I bought 2 of these really pretty patterned, like, full wraps, but we also registered for the like actual mesh carriers. This little high chair, I saw it on someone's Instagram and I was like, that is genius. And just listen to me. I used to work in the restaurant business. I've never been a hostess. I've only been a server or a bartender. Hostess, usually it is their job to clean the high chairs. And I can't personally say if I was a hostess after a long shift, I would be super invested in cleaning off a high chair, but that is most of the time their job. And I will never forget the day I watched this 16-year-old girl that used to work at this restaurant. She was just like kind of slapping the high chair with this little rag. She was like, ugh, I just have to do this before I go home. I have to get everything off of it. And I was like, that rag is not even sanitizing it. I wonder if moms know that. And sure enough, the next day I watched a mom like get a high chair, just plop her baby right down in it. And I was just like, ew. You don't know how that thing has not been cleaned. So this high chair attaches to the table. It has its own tray. This one goes up to, I believe, like 37 pounds. I bought this for our baby boy because as much as I love me some servers, and I am like, always be kind to your servers, your hostess, all of them, I've watched them clean plenty of high chairs at the couple restaurants I've worked at, and it's all equal. They don't do it. Okay, these are the La Vie, I think is how you say it, massagers. And at this point, I've been very open about my anxiety with you guys in the past. It is on like steroids, being pregnant. And so I found that a way I can kind of ease down on it is I've had to, of course, just accept that I get unsolicited advice. And when my son gets here, I will just have to go with my mom gut and just do what I think is best for him. But it does help in the meantime when I find someone who I feel like knows something best, and just like tunnel vision and focus on what they say. So I found one of my friends actually sent me Be My Breast Friend on Instagram. I will link her Instagram below. She is a breastfeeding champion. She is actually who convinced me to not buy the LV but to buy the Baby Buddha. That is her primary pump, and that will be my secondary to the Spectra. She uses these. They're La Vie massagers, and she puts them on her breasts when she is breastfeeding. I usually only see her use them at nighttime, but they're warm and they are actually just like gentle massagers, and she said that these are actually a lot more quiet, and so they help with, I hope I say this right, mastitis. I don't know if that's how you say it, but she, like, it helps with, like, to prevent that, and it helps with milk flow too. So I'm not sure if I'll actually use these or not, but I did see that she bought them and they had them on a Black Friday deal. So I went ahead and purchased them. The Advent milk storage containers. So I did bring these to share with you guys for a couple reasons. So the woman on Be My Breast Friend, I don't know what her name is. I probably should learn that. I just call her through her account. Actually makes a ton of milk. Like, she is, I don't know if you would consider her an overproducer, but she usually empties her containers like before she is done actually breastfeeding. So she makes a lot of milk. I bought these Advent containers because they actually come with a little attachment, this blue lid that fits your pump parts. So instead of having to pump into a bottle and then empty that bottle into something else, because I hope to breastfeed enough and have enough supply that I can hopefully make a freezer stash. That's my goal at least. You know, you can pump right into here and then take this little attachment off and then stick a lid on it. And some of you guys may have seen the comment, some of you may have not, but that was what the lady the other day was like shaming my friend because she wasn't breastfeeding, she was pumping, and like she pumps and breastfeeds and she's an overproducer. And I was like, how about you not mom shame my friend? So when I am not breastfeeding, hopefully I have, you know, I can breastfeed him for, my goal is to breastfeed like only for 6 months and then build up my freezer supply, and then at 6 months we'll do baby-led weaning. Hopefully, again, all this is up in the air, and then we will like slowly wean him off and he will just go to a bottle from what I pump. We hit like 8 months to a year, then we'll start just dipping into that freezer stash and he will just use any breast milk at that point will come from that, so that I can kind of just have my body back, but he is still drinking like my breast milk. So I do have this also. Ooh, I got my baby Buddha pump part too, so it works with both, and that is why I grabbed those HAVES storage containers, because they just like work for, you know, you can pump directly in them or store breast milk at the same time. Then I got these storage containers. So this is the medium, and y'all, it's huge. I have the large down here too. It's bigger than the screen. Like, do you see this medium? So if you definitely don't have like tons of stuff to store, get the small. I love them, but pay attention to I believe they have the sizes of them online. I just didn't pay attention, but I got those. My goal was to sit them on top of baby boy's dresser and have just like easy access to some of the stuff that I'll need on a regular basis for him, but we might be finding a different location for them because they are large. This freeze tray I actually got specifically because my husband and I have a drawer freezer. It's not just a solid drawer. It's like got that, I cannot think today, but basically the material, it's not gonna let anything like lay flat. So I wanted something that hopefully when I'm building up my freezer stash, again, fingers crossed, y'all say a prayer that that happens. I got something that will help the bags freeze flat, and then I can store them after that, because I just know the way our freezer is and like how packed we have it is not gonna let anything actually freeze like flat like they need to store in a very efficient way. And that is it for today's video. I talked so fast and I'm also like already just out of breath because I carried this baby really high, but I wanted to make sure we got through all of it, and this video wasn't like 2 hours long because 40 plus products is a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here. Love you guys so much, and I hope that I see you in my next video.